y'all? I wanted to show this rifle off here just a little bit, and I need some help from y'all. This is a Swiss rifle. It is a Schmidt-Rubin. Now I'm going to look here. I'm cheating notes here to make sure that I'm telling you right. Schmidt-Rubin 1889. It's a straight pull bolt. It's a bolt action gun, but to rack it, and it's racked. Fire that. That's your firing pin there, and that's how you rack it. I'll give you some close-ups here in a minute. Anyways, this one is actually chambered in, chambered, man, like I got a impediment. Not making fun of anyone that happens to have a speech impediment. Anyways, where was I? This one is actually chambered in 308. Initially, the ones that came out, and I'm reading here, they were chambered in a 7.5 by 53.5 or a 7.5 by 53 or 54.5. They had a few different rounds. They are basically, they were a lower pressure round is what they were. This barrel, this gun has been sporterized. You know, this would have normally looked similar to like a Mosin Nagant, how they have, you know, a little bit more stock. They have the wood on top and a longer barrel. This one's been sporterized. This is actually a Remington M14 barrel that's on here. Whoever did the sporterization did a pretty good job. It wasn't, you can tell that it's got the relief here on the end for a military site. Like I say, they did a pretty good job on it. Someone's mounted some little, I don't know, probably Weaver rails up here, which I don't like. I wish that wouldn't have happened. But all in all, it's a pretty good job on it. There has been some debate on this action versus the K31 and the 1911, which are two newer models of these straight pull Swisses. It's said that this action here is not strong enough to hold up to some of the higher pressures of like a 308 or something like that. What they say the issue is, and I'll cut to a close-up here, but these lugs here, they say that the receiver is not strong enough, and it can have problems with these lugs. You can damage your receiver. I mean, worst case scenario, you shoot your bolt back in your face. That's not going to happen. I mean, I'm not shooting elephant loads or anything. It's a 308. But if I want to shoot, you know, I can download some 308 or something like that. But shooting regular 308 works just fine out of it. Point is that they say this design was inherently weak. The newer designs moves all of this part of the bolt and everything up front, moves it or back here into it, and so it's a shorter bolt assembly, and it takes these locking lugs and moves them up front. So the locking lugs are now up here behind the chamber, like how a normal newer style bolt is, instead of all the way back here. All of this has been said to get to the point, I need a magazine. So if any of you guys know of anyone that's got a magazine for one of these, and again, I'm going to, like I say, I have to read here, it's a Schmidt-Rubin 1889, which it's a different magazine than what some of the other ones look like, and I'm going to show you, well, let's see here. I'm going to cover up anything I don't want you to see. Do you see that magazine right there? That's what it would look like. Rounded and hangs down. So what I'll do now is I'll walk over here and I'm going to show you how this action works. Get a little closer. Let you get a close-up view of it. You see the firing pin right here. The safety, to put this gun on safe, you pull it out and twist. there's your magazine well. And like I say, this is chambered in 308. And for a lefty, you wouldn't be racking this fast because you're going to chew your hand up, but this would be great in a stock with more of a right angle here, more of a pistol grip style, because being a left-handed shooter, you could have your hand here still on the trigger, and just as you fire, bring it back, just have that off hand. I mean, you could manipulate it pretty quickly. But anyways, that's keep from dry firing here. You want to rack this gun, you just come over here, or as a right-hander, you have that gun in like that, you fire, and you've racked it, you've chambered another round, and you've cocked it, and it's got a pretty good trigger on it too. It's a nice little gun. Actually, I would sell it to somebody if they were interested. I got about 250 bucks in it. So if anyone's interested in it, I might be interested in moving it, but that's not what the video is for. Video is for to try and find a magazine. So if anybody knows where I can get a magazine for that gun, let me know. I've tried Numerix. I've tried most of your normal places. I'm pretty much down to either, and I have seen some magazines out there, but they're $100 or something like that. Man, I'm not doing that. Thing is that being that this is chambered in 308, I got it like this, and I don't know if the magazine for that gun will even hold the 308 properly. So I'm not spending $100 on something that I don't even know if it's going to work right or not. I'll just run it as a single shot before I do that. But if anybody happens to know if someone has a magazine or anything like that, let me know. I'd appreciate it. Thank you.